こんばんは、our Sensei です。よろしくお願いします。Good evening, this is our Sensei and it's nice to meet you. I forgot, after doing the des deshita and then the masen deshita type videos, I forgot the Ja Arimasen deshita and Ja Arimasen. It's also dewa Arimasen, but that's a more formal version. So I thought I'd write the rest on the board and do it as a little graph. Just need to grab the stick. So plain form, so informal form, and then a very last one as well. And then polite form, so we have des, which is positive, and current, which we already know. So neko des, this is a cat, currently is a cat, and etc. And deshita, something that was positive and happened. And I've added quite a lot here. So firstly, for des, if you wanted to do a plain form or informal, you can say da. So neko da is just, it's a cat, and you would just say to friends like Honda, that's a book. Neko da, oh, it's a cat. It's very, very informal. Then we have the negative, current, de wa nai is the plain form. And it's also ja nai, and this is used quite a lot in person. Neko janai desu. Neko janai. That's not a cat. The polite versions are dewa nai desu. So dewa nai and des makes it polite. Janai desu. Janai desu makes it polite. And then we also have the current negative for dewa arimasen and ja arimasen. Ja arimasen and janai are a little more informal compared to dewa arimasen and dewa nai, even though it's in the informal. So out of the two, there's not any different between them, but dewa, it sounds more formal, so it'd be more written communication, and janai is very informal. Ja arimasen is still formal, but it's not as formal as dewa arimasen. And dewa nai desu. Past positive, we have deshita. That's the polite version. Da skip sound ta. Da ta is the plain, more informal version of deshita. Past negative, we have polite. Dewa naka skip sound ta desu. Dewa nakatta desu. Or ja nakatta desu. Ja nakatta desu. The implied, the informal version is dewa katta. Dewa nakatta. Or ja nakatta. There's also dewa arimasen deshita and ja arimasen deshita. Now remember, this is just masen, and it says deshita because it's the past, and masen is negative deshita in the past. This one, I didn't know what to call the form. It's the uncertain type of feeling is daro, and then a polite version is desho. Before I do the quick example, neko daro, it'd be a cat. Or nihongo desho, it'd be Japanese language. It'd be the Japanese language, I guess. So it's just, well, it's an uncertain feeling, but I don't know what the name would it be for it. Daro, neko daro, it'd be a cat, wouldn't it? Kind of feelings for using that one. I thought I'd include it as well, I think desho is quite popular on TV show things as well. So maybe you'll hear that a bit and then be confused if you've not learned it. So this is a pretty long list. But we have des, which we already knew. So neko des. Informally, neko da. De wa nai desu. The informal, you just take the des off. De wa nai. Janai じゃないです。Then we have the ありません versions. ではありません。じゃありません。Then でした。A more informal way to do it would just be だ、た。Then you have ではなかったです。じゃなかったです。Past negative. In polite form. A past negative, more informal. ではなかった。Or じゃなかった。Then there's also the past negatives. ではありませんでした。ありません with でした because it's a past. じゃありませんでした because it's in the past. As you'll notice, ありません it just means negative, current, then the extra だろ and でしょ. That's my cat making noise. I'll feed her in a second. So this is... Hi cat. This is a... This is quite a long video with including the cat. I don't know if the audio picked that up. And I hope you have fun. From now on, next I'm going to teach like people words, because then I will also teach kore, sore. Like for this is in my hand, that over there is a book. Right over there across the room is a book. This is a cat in my hands. That's a cat there. There's a cat really far over there. And then koko is this place I am at right now. Soko, a place a little bit there. And asoko, really far away place. Because then with that, and also with people words, like watashi, boku, or kimi, anata, and so on and so forth, the sentences can be much longer, more advanced. So instead of neko da, which is that's a cat, you say sore wa neko desu. There is a cat there. And so on and so forth. And over there is a restaurant, down the road type of place. So thank you for watching. お疲れ様でした。Sorry for the cat interference. 恥ずかしい。And I hope to see everyone soon. じゃあね。バイバイ。